What's up, everybody? My name is Tyler Entiknap, and welcome to the 2021 Monster Energy Supercross Series. And you are watching the virtual track walk presented by Dunlop Motorcycle Tires. And we are on the start right here, and I'm with my good friend, Brock Glover. What's up, Brock?
Oh, boy, I'm so excited. I can't even believe it. It's like Supercross is finally here. It's just getting butterflies, and can't wait for tonight's race.
I know. It's been a tough year for everybody, but I'm so glad that we are back in the stadium, and we got dirt on the floor here at Houston, and I'm excited to go racing.
It is. It's just, and Houston is such an, it's such an iconic venue. Back in 1974, when the Supercross season, the inception of the Supercross season, Houston was one of the three rounds, with Daytona and the Los Angeles Coliseum. So the history in Houston of racing Supercross has been going on. It's one of the original OG venues in our series.
Yeah, no, I'm bummed that we are not starting in my home round, Anaheim, but we are here in Houston, and it's going to bring some action-packed racing for sure. We just came through the open first corner, and we're coming into our first rhythm section right now. What do you think these guys will be doing through the night?
Well, first and foremost, we have a start that's at least 300 feet long. It's a great big modern stadium. It dwarfs the old Astrodome that sits next door. And so they got a lot of speed, hopefully separate the riders a bit and come through that first rhythm section. And on the first lap, it doesn't use the 180 corner that comes out of it. So I think you're going to see a little different combination on the first lap than you are going to see during the race, when you're going to see a lot of wheel tapping, a lot of double, triple combos. And some of the 450s, I think, were even quadding in practice there at the end.
Yeah, no, a lot of quads I think are going to happen this year. We've been seeing more and more Instagram clips and TikTok clips and everything about quadding this and quadding that, and I can almost guarantee you we're going to see some quads here tonight on this track. I know that Mookie and Bam Bam have already been quadding some obstacles as well, and we're coming up to this straightaway right across the start straight. This double, single, or triple. The section that we did just go through, very importantly, hearts go out to Zach Osborne. He did go over the bars. I don't know the extent of his injury, but he did crash pretty hard today, so hope he's ready to go for racing tomorrow.
Yes, exactly, actually. So one of the sections when we talk about the track in the first corner, we do the whole perimeter of the stadium. It really do all the outer lanes first, cutting across the starting line right in front of the gate as we enter this camelback, this step on this right here with the Dunlop banners there. And you can see as we head towards the finish line, which really is only about less than the half of the first lap.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited about this track layout. We have some very long lanes. It goes the perimeter, just like you said. And what that's going to do for these riders and these racers, it's going to open the track up. And it's going to get these riders to build speed down these long straightaways and really be able to work that bike up and down. And it's going to be very beneficial for each rider getting these quad jumps down and scrubbing as well. So, the technicality of this track is going to push these riders for sure.
Yeah, we're actually watching a little bit from the outside perimeter on the floor. They were watering the track to get some more moisture in it. So it was a bit muddy when we were videoing. So here we're going into this 180 at this Dunlop 180 here you can see the safety net on the outside in case any rider were to lose a little bit of control to catch the bike from preventing injuries, which is a great invention in the last few years. But as we head back over here, as you see right here, come up over this fly triple right here. And this coming into, once you land off of this thing, this is one of the features of the track here in Houston that seems to be kind of something we see in Texas a little bit more. We see this one maybe at the Arlington at the Cowboy Stadium, where the right-hander leading on to the starting straightaway, and it usually gets kind of hard packed. So as soon as we get the video down there and you're going to see this is always fun to watch, especially from sitting in the stands when you're high above and you can see the riders taking all the different lines, kind of inside out, outside in, maybe a couple of block passes, a little stuffing going on there. And then as the evening goes on in that long race, you always see that blue groove come here, and it takes a lot of throttle control and it gets a little bit hard packed and slippery.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And something that I found out from the dirt crew. So the dirt was super saturated when it came into the stadium, but this track has actually been built for a few days now. And what that did is just let everything kind of set and, harden up. And then they also had press day as well today. So it's even going to be stiffer tomorrow. There are going to be ruts in this track, but I don't think as much as we've seen in the past as well. And we're coming into this wall jump, and Dirtworks has got to bring the big whoops in Texas. Everything is bigger in Texas, and they sure brought it on this whoop section.
They certainly did. And where you saw there, we got a little pan of a Kawasaki Tough Blocks there. That's coming out of a corner that you don't use on the start, but they will use. It's a little flatter corner. And then you come into that wall jump leading into these whoops right here with the Dunlop Tough Blocks here. And these things are enormous, and they're going to get tough. And you're going to have to come off of a wall jump trying to build speed as you enter them. And it's going to be challenging.
Yeah, exactly. And then also one of the quads I was talking about is we just passed on those Honda Tough Blocks is there's going to be a triple out of that corner, and those 450s are going to go quad and then double across the start straight and be landing right on the landing that we're seeing today. More than ever, I think it's really beneficial to get those quad jumps down, and you're going to be able to hit those things consistent with how much 450 power there is. And it's going to be interesting to see those East Coast lights riders as well try to make those quads. And then as well as we've seen today on press day, we've seen Christian Craig and Jet Lawrence tire tap as well. Yeah,
it's exciting. I mean, we're all can't wait till the first round, and also, it's kind of exciting. We have a new brand that's being introduced. I mean, there hasn't been a new brand at a Supercross in so long. As long as I can remember. I wish I had the date in the back of my mind, and I'm sure there's some people up there looking it up now. But with the introduction of Gas, an all new brand out here, it's going to be fun to see how the Gas riders do.
Yeah, no, as well. And, with the new brand, it comes an end to our first virtual track walk presented by Dunlop Motorcycle Tires. And just a little reminder for everybody, 12 p.m. Eastern on Peacock, you can check out practice A, B, starting off the day, get your fantasy picks in, and make sure you guys catch us next week at Houston round 2. So hope everybody's having a good time this season. I'm excited to see what happens tomorrow or today on tonight's race.